And I like the fact that maybe you have a big idea for 2024, or you're already working on something that deserves to be much bigger, or you maybe feel like you're mired in quicksand, you're beating your head against the wall, you're stagnating in a place that don't want to be, or you're wondering where in the heck the easy button is, that button that brings the universe running to you asking, "What do you want? What do you want? What do you want? I can get it for you. I can get it for you." I mean, where's that easy button? You just want something to be different in 2024. You may not even be exactly clear on what that is, but there's something inside of you that's telling you it's time for a change. It's time to make a difference. It's time to step into more of your own confidence and power, boost your self image. It's time to create more ripples in the world. It's time to make more money. It's time. It's just time. So today, I invite you to all become mariners. The ahoy matey kind of mariners, setting out on a new adventure. I mean, you've got some sort of even hazy dream or idea or master scheme for 2024, yes? And you're saying it's going to happen in 2024. It may be starting that new business, writing the book that you keep talking about, getting into a long-term relationship, maybe actually dating again, significantly upping your financial income, deleting weight, committing to quitting that job you hate. Whatever it is, you're going to make it happen this time. No more delays. But first, before you untie from that dock and mosey out of the harbor and set sail for the port of your dreams over there, you've got to know exactly what you want. And you have to know exactly who you are before you set out on that journey. And I'm here to tell you that you can have, and you do deserve more. You deserve better. So let's talk about stepping into the deserving role as captain of your ship. Now, you may be absolutely sure of your big goal, standing proudly at the helm of your dream, looking toward that port that you're going to be sailing to. You can even put it up on your vision board. You may be doing affirmations already. But if you continue to say, "I will be captaining my ship in that direction someday," well, "I will be" is a problem. In his Power of Awareness book, Neville Goddard wrote that "I will be" is a confession that I am not. Now, my clients in my classes know that I think the world of Reverend Michael Beckwith. He was in The Secret, and I got to work with him and Bob Proctor and Jack Canfield on the subsequent Science of Getting Rich program that we created. And Michael Beckwith recently said that our limited perception of ourselves leaves us always on the verge. Always on the verge. Now, on the verge means one of two things. We don't have clarity on what we want, and we don't have clarity on who we are. The fact is this: you landed on this planet to create. And more specifically, you were put on this planet to create your world your way. You are loaded and coded with everything you need to make your biggest dreams happen already. You're the only human of your kind in the history of humankind, with your specific skills, your talents, your abilities. There's no one like you in the history of the planet. And when you think of it that way, it is your right to feel bold enough to create exactly what you dream of. But somewhere along the way, in this rattle of human existence and experience, you might have developed a limited view of yourself and what you're capable of. You might have allowed some dreams to die because you just couldn't see how you could get there. So let's tackle the being part of you. Neville Goddard approached this conundrum, the "I'm small, I'm puny, I'm a human, I'm not a genie, I'm too old, I'm too young, I can't create, it's their fault, I can't do anything, it always stays the same, it never changes." That conundrum? By putting your focus instead on your incredible ability to create by sheer use of your imagination. By focusing on everything you have accomplished and the vast skills you have to get things accomplished. And then you begin to see the light. Then your awareness of your beingness expands. See, you have to allow the amazingness of you, your singular stamp on this planet, to take center stage away from your current perception of you. The perception that you might just be a puny human with limited resources and support. Maybe the "I've never done anything big before," or the "I tried that before and I failed miserably," or the "those people can be that and have that, those people can be that and have that, but not me." So let's take this idea of the dream that you really want for yourself, for your life. It might be really clear in your mind. It might be just a giant spark of an idea. Now, in the past, you may have gotten a really big idea, but it got swamped. It got submerged. You, for just a moment, had risen up to this level of hope and inspiration, and it felt golden. It felt awesome. And then your reasonable mind trotted out to shake some sense into you. It found a way to get you to think reasonably, for heaven's sake. Get down there. Get down from there before you fall down, right? Like, let's see if I've got your reasonable mind pegged. It typically says stuff to you like, but this is the way it's always been. Why would you think you could do something so crazily different? Well, what about your family? What would your friends think? How would you make money? You don't have enough money to just quit. Have you told your mother about this? Where did this thinking come from? You've been told it's this way about you for so long that it is locked in like a record groove. These habitual ways of thinking you have, these patterns, were instilled in you decades ago, but still they run your life. We call them paradigms, simply habitual ways of thinking, habitual thought patterns that have you acting in a certain way all the time. They are a groove in your mind. And the only way to beat that record groove is to create a new groove. Create a new repeated thought that benefits you and supports your dream and agrees with you. You are the captain of your ship. This is where you begin thinking that you don't want to let this dream go. Now, your awareness of how unique you are is starting to occur more often to you. Now, you think you might just want to hold on to this dream because you see a glimpse of what your life could be on the other side. And when you're able to hold that place, when you come from a space of knowing that you deserve to stand in this space, when you're consciously able to keep the feeling of your dream fulfilled alive, you're winning over the old way of thinking. You're beginning to see from a being point of view. I'm already here, I'm already the captain, instead of the old, I will become someday perspective. So today we're going to be building a new consciousness of you. That's where it starts. And how do you do that? Well, first, you consider untying yourself from the damn dog. Because those ropes that have kept you tied down aren't of your own making. You have bigger things to do and better places to go. And when you recognize this, you can throw the ropes off.